What's up guys, this is Dennis with Luke Zan Jewelry. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 3.9 double curb chain. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, like always, I like to mention where these chains are manufactured, and this one specifically is made in Italy. It's solid sterling silver 925. Alright guys, so one of the first things I want to talk to you about this double curb chain is the design. Now when it comes to the original and famous curb chain, you already know it's a popular chain design. You probably already have it in your jewelry chain collection, and it's definitely a must to have in your collection. And as some of you guys know, what I like to do is bring new chain designs to the website, and that is just one of my specialties. And the double curb one is a very interesting chain design. You might take a look at the links here and see some similarities with the Cubalink chain, and so I'm just going to dive into a few details within those two chains. Now you might have seen a video of me talking about the 5mm Masterlink chain and how there's similarities with the Mariner chain. So you take a look at the Masterlink and the Mariner chain, there's some very nice similarities between the two, and I want to say the same thing when it comes to the Cubalink chain and the double curb chain. There's so many different chain designs out there, but that's just the beauty. They might add a little tweak to it and just make it a new chain design. For example, you have the rope chain and the Figaro chain, and combining those two chains together, you get the Figaro chain. It's a very nice chain design in my personal opinion, and it shines really well. Now when it comes to this one, the double curb, you might see the consistency of the links like a Cubalink chain. Now keep in mind, the Cubalink chain has more of a rounded type of link compared to the curb chain. They're a little bit more flat and just straightforward. It gives you a very nice shine to them as well. The flat curb chain definitely outshines the Cubalink chain when it comes to the shine. Now keep in mind, these are solid sterling silver 925, and as some of you guys know, silver is a very highly reflective metal as well. And now comparing the original curb chain and the double curb chain, you have a larger gap on the original curb chain. There's just a big gap in between. So what the manufacturer did is they just added an extra curb link, giving it more of a consistency between the links like the Cubalink chain, and so that's why it's called a double curb chain. Now when it comes to the look guys, this is definitely a very sleek look. This is a very nice subtle look, not only because of the millimeter but because of the consistency of the links. It just looks clean. Now moving on to the millimeter, this is definitely not a statement piece where it's gonna catch so much attention, where it's gonna turn heads and make people just say, wow, what type of chain is that? Small thin millimeter. This is definitely an entry level to not catch much attention, and what I personally like to call a stress-free chain, because there's days that you wake up, you don't want to wear anything heavy on the neck, you just want to wear something simple and clean. Now one of the good things about small millimeters is that they're very great for stacking and layering. One of the things I personally like to do is layer these smaller millimeters at 2 chains or even 3 chains. I love to do that, just mixing and matching different chain designs all at the same length, and sometimes I just add a different length to it as well. But personally, I like to just wear 3 chains at the same length. It might look a little bit messy to some, but in my opinion, it looks nice. If you want to add a little bit more presence to the chest and to the neck, it looks really nice. And another good thing about the 3.9 double curb chain is that it is a sturdy chain for it being a 3.9mm. It's good for pendants. All right guys, so right here I am wearing a 22-inch just for reference, just to give you guys an idea on how it looks like on me. All right guys, so that's it for this video. I basically wanted to show you guys a better visual, a better look on how this double curb chain looks like at 3.9mm and wearing it at 22 inches. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this chain design. Do you like it, or do you prefer the original flat curb chain? Leave a comment below. And like always guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Much love, respect, and I'll see you guys in the next video.